It may be born, but the pain will never change. I've gotten rid of his picture. I've gotten rid of the ring. It's been 3 weeks now, don't you think that the hurt should have ceased?
Come on out of there!
Annie, you screwed up my best tape!
This ain't a recording studio.
You said I could use the room.
I didn't say you could lock yourself in there for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna be late for work. I'm sorry, sweetie. I just lost track of the time.
Yeah? What am I supposed to do when you're in there practicing to be Madonna, huh? I can't watch TV.
Do you like the song?
That ain't the point.
I know that ain't the point. I kind of wrote it about you. You know, it wouldn't kill you to say you like my voice, if you do.
That song's about me? You wrote that song about me? Huh? Your heart skips a beat over me? How come?
I don't know, it just does.
Well, I know I'm this fantastic looking dude, and I got all this money, because I'm like, what's that guy's name? Donald Trump? Because I'm like Donald Trump's secret son and all, but besides all that...
Think it's because you need me?
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay. Dang, I gotta go.
Hey, how about calling in sick?
I can't.
Come on, that place won't fall down without you. I need you, baby.
Oh, I need you too. I'm still probationary. If I want to be a real nurse,
Fine, go ahead, take off.
Danny, come on. Every time we see each other, we have sex. Just this once, you think you could cut me some slack?
I said okay, no sweat.
Thanks for the use of the hall.
Yeah, shut the door. You've been waiting long?
No, just a couple of minutes, but I just missed the number 10.
Do you have the time?
No, sorry.
What did you say?
I said I don't know what time it is.
I'll tell you, I'll blow your head off.
No!
Leave me! No, please! Come on, Dad!
Well, we're just trying to change his bed.
Without taking off his restraints? I don't believe this.
He clobbered Howard on days last week. It took 8 stitches.
Okay, I'll do this.
Look, we checked this out with Friedhoff.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Don't worry about it. I won't report you. Oh, Emma, you stink. All right, I'll clean you up. I'll change your sheets. Before I do, I'm going to take off your restraints. You're not going to cause any trouble, are you?
Lila, he has been in these things for over a week. He is filthy.
You are endangering all of us. You have no right.
Then leave the room.
Emmett and I want to be alone anyway. You heard her, though, Emmett. If you hit me, if you dare hit me, we are both in deep doo-doo.
Security, get me Sergeant Cumminger. This is 4 East. It's an emergency.
Very good, Emmett. It's very good. We're coming along just fine. We're getting along real good. I'm going to choose to believe that that was an accident. It was an accident, wasn't it? Hi, Joe.
You know, your wife is really stupid.
This is going to be some Bruce.
He didn't mean it. He always swings like that when I first take the restraints off. It's like a reflex. I should have ducked.
So not. They have those people in restraints for a reason, you know.
You know, that chicken liver Friedhofer locks him down if he sneezes wrong.
Still a damn dumb thing to do.
What am I supposed to do? Call security every time I go into a patient's room?
For the dangerous ones, yeah. I mean, that's what we're there for.
You come save me?
Yeah, sure.
How's my favorite Dodger fans?
Great.
Hey, listen, you know, I've been meaning to tell you. You know my aunt? She's got this cousin that stays up at Woodlands, you know where Debbie works? Mm-hmm. And she went up to visit her, and she heard Debbie singing for all the patients.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, she does that sometimes.
My aunt said she was real good. I mean, real good. Like she could do it professional.
Yeah. Just like the 10 million other kids out there twanging guitars who weren't making a living.
Well, I suppose you're right. Anyway, I just thought you should know so that you could play proud mama. So what are you two newlyweds having tonight?
Newlyweds? Oh, we've been married 13 months. When are you going to stop calling us newlyweds?
And you stop holding hands in public.
Like on. Did she go?
No, not a drop.
Honey, she's got to go. She's too old to get to the dog door anymore, and she's got to stay outside till she goes.
All right, come on, Willis, come on. You know, Lila, maybe...
Oh, don't even think about it. Geez, Debbie'd have your liver, and she'd have mine, too.
Come on. You gotta try, sweetie. You gotta try.
You're excited about the girls coming to visit?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'll put them in the spare room. That living room sofa is a lump.
Yeah, well, whatever.
What do you tell the girls about why Debbie isn't living at home anymore?
Well, I haven't told them anything. I mean, there's no need to.
Well, they're bound to ask. And she just moved in last time they came in to visit. Maybe I'll just tell them that she left for a while to make room for them to visit. That'll make them feel great.
Hey, she's 23 years old, Lila.
Maybe I'll just tell them that we fight so bad we can't live in the same house.
Lila, would you stop?
Maybe I'll tell them that I cut her dead stinking throat for the umpteenth time after she promised.
Sweetheart, you're doing the right thing.
For us. Or we wouldn't have a life.
Hey, it's for Debbie, too. I mean, you can't let her mouth off to you all the time, and you can't let her drink and lie to you about it.
But maybe I'm just giving in. You know, if I had her here, I could make her toe the line.
Sweetheart, let her grow up.
Grow up. Without a profession, without some way of making a living, always being dependent on some guy. The truth is, I'm letting myself off the hook, and I'm not solving her problem.
We're almost through. A couple more things, huh?
Okay.
So, after he took you to the park, he dumped you in an alley. Do you know where?
No, not exactly. I could probably find it, though.
Good, good. Next week when you feel up to it. All right. So you know he was black. He was big. He was balding. Do you know anything else? Anything at all? How about the car? A sedan, dark color, manual
There was
transmission?
a rip in the upholstery in the back seat.
Right. How about the make? License plate?
I didn't think to look.
Okay.
Young man, you called us outside.
Look, I want you to get some rest. In a couple of days, we're going to look at some pictures.
Sergeant, is there something that I could have done different?
Nothing. You had a gun.
What if I'd scream louder or run in the street or fought him or...
It wasn't your fault. Remember that.
You can wear this. We have to keep your clothes for the police. Debbie, do you want to call your mother again?
No. I'll just get her a stupid answering machine.
And you sure about your father?
No.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry to see you look a lot better.
Can I stay with you tonight, Danny?
Don't you want to go home?
No, I don't want my mom to see me like this. I don't really feel like staying at the Women's Center. Hey, listen, it's okay. You don't have to comfort me or anything. You don't even have to touch me if you don't want to. I could sleep on the couch or I could sleep...
Hey, take it easy. It's okay. Okay, you can stay.
Close the curtains.
What?
I said, would you please close the curtains?
Psychiatrist inducted in a band, her and 2 daughters.
Who are you?
Don't you remember?
An ex-patient with no control.
Andy treated the worst of the worst.
A cop with no lead. A mother
He's gonna kill us soon, isn't he?
with no choice. Eric LaSalle, Sheila Kelly, John Sanford's Mind Prey. At 10:30 tonight, part of Guys We Love Thursday.
Hey, sweetheart. How the Dodgers do?
They won.
Hey, Weeds! Weeds, come get your biscuits. Weeds, come on.
Grade 1, 2.
Boys.
Hello? Debbie, what is it? What's the matter? Did you have an accident? Are you in trouble or something? I can't promise I won't get mad. Just tell me. Oh, my God. Oh, my poor baby. Are you all right? Are you sure? I'm coming to you right now. Where are you? Well, tell him to bring you here right now. All right. Debbie was raped. Oh, that bastard.
Lila.
He's gonna be so sorry he touched my girl. Joe. Oh, baby. Mama, this is Danny.
You don't. I'd like to see him.
For God's sakes, your daughter was raped. I thought you'd want to know about it. What do you mean, is she all right? I just told you.
Mom?
I hear her coming. I'm going to put her on the phone. No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll tell her. What was that? Oh, nobody. You called him, didn't you? Who's your father? Like anybody would notice. Honey, he has a right to know. What did he say? Well, he said he hoped you were all right. He really wanted to talk to you. Sure. Well, he did. How come you always defend him? I don't. You do. Like he's always right and I'm always wrong. Tell me one thing, Mom. If he wanted to talk to me so bad, how come you wouldn't let him?
How about this?
No. Try those other ones.
Well, what are you doing to catch this guy?
Well, we didn't get a hit on the mug books, but we'll circulate the composite she's doing now for local leads. Well, naturally, if an attack occurs in the same area or has any similarities, we'll compare notes. Isn't that pretty close?
Sort of.
Don't you worry, we'll get him. Debbie, look, I know I'm the same color as the man who attacked you, but I just want you to know we get him in all colors. Like I said, don't worry. If he goes on, we'll get him.
How long does he have to go on?
Well, I hope not long. All Well, thank you folks for coming.
Thanks. You said a minute ago that if another attack occurs in the same place, you compare notes. What does that mean?
We tried to figure out if it was the same guy.
You mean these people keep coming back to the same place?
Not all the time, but rapists can be territorial, like sharks.
Well, I saw on TV that you sometimes use decoys.
Yeah, okay, that's what we probably do.
If an attack occurs in the same area.
Right.
Well, why don't you put a decoy out there right now before another woman gets raped?
I'll suggest it to my superiors. Thank you very much.
What are we doing here? This is it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah? What's this all about? Well, I know how it happened. But if it makes you uncomfortable, we'll go.
No, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. I just don't...
I want him caught, Debbie.
Well, Mom, I want him caught, too.
Is there somewhere to park his car?
I told you, I don't know. I put tape over my eyes.
But you could feel. You know how far I made you walk.
Yeah. We might across the street or something. I remember stepping down, like, off a curb.
So it's on that side. And how far'd you walk?
I don't know.
But the whole block?
I don't know, Mother. I don't know, okay? I was really scared.
Why are you doing this to me?
Now that makes 6. Baldy, black dude who uses handcuffs. Any of them near this corner? One about a mile away, and the mother was asking about decoys. Now maybe what we...
No way. We're stretched tight. Milton was in yesterday asking for help with a dirtbag who works the Northland Mall. And the Candlelight guy's still active.
What the hell are we all of a sudden? The rape capital of the Western world?
Beats me. But we better get a break on one of them. The media's gonna pick this up sooner or later.
Could you at least authorize me some overtime so I can huddle with the other shifts?
You got it. Up to 10 hours.
64 bottles.
There she is.
Oh, I can hear the giggles from inside. Oh, you Timmy. Oh, you're beautiful.
Oh, yeah, y'all just hug. I'll get all the luggage myself. I'll get, yeah, come on.
Hope they fed you on the plane.
Debbie, we really want you to go with us. We'll be in the car.
Boring game anyway.
Boring?
What is it being a Dodgers fan in Oregon? That's so weird. You ever think you do a game in San Francisco? Like when the Dodgers play the Giants?
He keeps threatening.
Next week.
He once took us to an Atlanta game, and we're in the middle of these crazy fans. And he stands up and yells, "Go Murray! Murray! You're gonna get killed!"
Hey, your mom's new husband, does he like baseball?
Basketball. North Carolina
Basketball.
He's a fanatic.
How could anybody watch basketball? Bunch of guys running around.
They don't seem very happy with the one they did.
Mother, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing. Did you keep your voice down?
Would you please just forget about what happened, okay?
Would you please not talk to your mama like that?
Have you been drinking?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Haven't you?
Here we go again, folks. It's Lila Cumminger's favorite game show. Watch Debbie screw up. She drinks. She goes out with boys her mother doesn't approve of. And just the other night, she was stupid enough to go out and get herself raped. Yeah, that's right, folks. Raped. About 4 hours worth. He did a real bang-up job, too. Yeah, Debbie's got to be pretty stupid to let something like that happen, huh? Unless she was lying.
What are you talking about?
Well, why else would you be doing a stupid private eye number, huh? See, Lila thinks that Debbie lies all the time.
That's not true. Would you please sit down and stop?
What are you gawking at? Personal between me and my mother.
Called during the day, and I was told he was on nights. I'm sure he's very busy. That's the problem. Is there anybody there who can give me some information? Commager. Lila Commager. My daughter was raped over a week ago, and you guys haven't done a damn thing about it. Please don't put me on hold again.
I think I'm missing the girls home tomorrow.
Joe, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I understand. It's okay.
Joe, it's Friday night. What if I went out there?
Out where?
To the bus stop where it happened. You know, you and I could get off a couple hours early. Debbie'd never have to know about it.
What are you talking about?
Well, Bogart said sometimes they come back. Yeah, maybe he lives in the neighborhood. We kind of know what he looks like.
Forget about it, Lila. That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
Well, I know what else to do. She won't eat. She sleeps in that damn hospital nightgown all the time. And, well, you saw what happened tonight.
And of course I saw what happened. She's hysterical.
It's because she's terrified. As long as he's still out there.
The police will take care of this.
Joe, the police won't even talk to me.
Okay, Debbie needs help. But you're not going to go standing out on some street corner. You can just forget that. See if she'll talk to one of the shrinks at the hospital.
I tried. She says she doesn't need any therapy. Joe, I've got to do something.
Please, it's almost over.
Okay, well, 15 more minutes, and then it goes off whether it's over or not. Joe, I've been thinking about tomorrow night.
Lila.
But, I'll compromise. What if I wear a bulletproof vest?
Lila, I just got a call.
It's cool enough I can wear it underneath the
Bogart
sweater
has called. They picked somebody up. They want Debbie to come down and identify him.
Joe!
Sorry it didn't work out. Don't worry. We'll be in touch.
Thanks.
Folks.
Wasn't him. Sorry. It's okay. We'll get him.
I don't want to get him. I just want to forget about him.
Of course you do. And you will as soon as he's locked up and put away.
What if he's never locked up? What if he's never put away?
Did they catch him yet?
Catch who?
You know, him. It's been 2 months.
How do you know about that?
If they catch him, you bring him in here, I'll kill him for you. I will.
Thank you. It won't be necessary.
Because you shouldn't be out there on the streets trying to catch them all by yourself.
Please, quiet.
Even if you do wear a bulletproof vest.
Damn it, I said be quiet.
I mean, they call me crazy.
Will you shut up? If you don't, I will put those restraints back on you and never take them off. Darn right you're crazy. Head down.
Can we have an orderly to room 204, please? Orderly to room 204.
Lila. How's Debbie? Oh, Come along. She been getting any therapy? She doesn't want any. Well, I'd be happy to talk to her, if you like. But these rape intervention centers really do a great job. Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind. How about you, Lila? What about me? Well, I'm getting a little concerned. You're angry all the time. You're snapping at people. You've lost your sense of humor. What do you expect? And now there's this business of going out and capturing the rapist.
Oh, Emmett is a paranoid schizophrenic.
You think he's got it wrong?
Dr. Friedhofer, I'd like to have my lunch.
Lila, I think I understand how you're feeling. Debbie's your daughter, and she is your flesh and blood, so in a way it is like he was raping you, but you gotta get rid of the rage, or it's gonna eat you up.
I don't want to get rid of it.
Dr. Friedhofer, please report to the nurse.
You know, even if by some miracle you caught this guy and presented him to Debbie in handcuffs, it's not gonna cure what's wrong between the two of you.
What do you think?
With that hat, it's impossible.
Let's follow him. Maybe he'll take it on. Sorry. Well, with the hat, there was a resemblance.
To what? Drawing of a man you've never even seen?
Wait a minute, what's this? First Friedhofer and now you, Joe. I'm not crazy.
Lila, nobody's saying you're
The cops
crazy.
have done squat since this happened.
They can't manufacture leads.
Well, you're out there making excuses for him. That son of a bitch thinks he got away with it.
Just take it easy.
Well, he hasn't got away with it. He doesn't know what kind of person I am. He doesn't know whose daughter he raped. He doesn't know me. And you don't know me, Joe. If you think I can just sit here and wait for this cop to come and do something. Where are you going to? Joe! Joe, what are you doing? Joe! Joe, get back in the car. Joe, would you please?
Lila, I want you to listen to me. I was married to Gloria for 16 years. I mean, we had a good life. I loved my job at the police department. The girls were wonderful. Things couldn't have been better. And then something happened. She changed. I don't know what it was. To this day, I don't know what changed or why. I just know that she started yelling and making accusations, unbelievable things, right in front of the girls sometimes. I mean, I tried to talk to her, tried to make sense of all of it, but it didn't do any good. She just kept yelling and yelling and yelling until finally I started yelling back. That's the day I left. I never thought I could love anybody again. Want to be with somebody again. I met you. But I made a promise to myself. I swore that I would never again live with a woman that I had to yell at. Sweetheart, I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to try and understand that I'm a policeman. I've never been anything else but a cop. So, how do you think it makes me feel when a civilian, an amateur, who happens to be my own wife, starts running around the city, acting like some damn vigilante, chasing this creep that the real cops can't even get a shot at?
Honey, it's been 2 months and the real cops have no leads. None. And when I call them, they treat me like I'm some damn pest.
Lila, let the cops do their job.
I don't get it. You know, you're always complaining that all I want to do is fool around. You know, so now after I haven't seen you for God knows how long, and I want to make it nice, I want to take you out to dinner.
I don't want to go to dinner. I just want to make love.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
You know, what's with you anyway? Because, you know, you haven't let me near you since it happened, and, you know, now all of a sudden.
You're not interested.
Oh, hey, wait, hey, take it easy, How about I score, you know, some weed? Or I can...
No, I just want to see what it's like without anything.
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
It's the same old story. It may be born, but the pain will never change. I've gotten rid of his pictures, gotten rid of the ring. It's been 3 weeks now, don't you think that the hurt should have ceased? But my heart still skips a beat when the night falls and the dawn breaks. What do you mean?
This is the last time that you will drink in this house.
I haven't been drinking, Mom.
Oh, Debbie.
I haven't. I swear I haven't had anything.
Do you think I am a fool? It's the last time.
How come you never believe me?
Give me a cause. Give me a reason. Become a responsible person.
You never believed me, not even when I was a little kid.
That's not true.
It is true.
Go to bed, honey.
Well, what about when Gemma's parents accused me of stealing and Dad said that I did it and you sided with him? I never stole from her.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you always sided with him. You never stood up for me.
How dare you? What? Never sided with you, never stuck up for you. You have no idea how many times I did.
Name one.
One. Hundreds. Thousands. Your father, if it weren't for me, you would have just been,
I would have been what? What would I have been?
Never mind.
You're such a liar.
Oh! Debbie, you do not! You do!
Lila!
Yeah, it's all right. Never mind.
Well, if you need anything, be sure to call, okay? And follow up on that job. You know, live-in job might be just what you need.
Yeah, I will.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
It's okay, don't apologize. I screwed up.
I have something for you.
Mom, you didn't have to do that.
Well, it's used, so thanks.
Get your head down.
pulled you from the car. Do you know where you were?
Well, I couldn't see on account of the tape. But I swear I stepped over some railroad tracks. Anyway, their handcuffs were hurting something fierce. Especially when he would pull at them by grabbing them in the middle. Next thing I know, he's telling me to duck. Only I'm not quick enough. And I hit my head on this real low doorway. He just dragged me into the rest of the room. This little smelly room. And then he lights a candle.
Just a minute, Miss Bartoldi. How do you know he lit a candle if you had tape around your eyes?
I could smell the sulfur when he lit the match.
Are you trying to tell me the candlelight rapist and the handcuffed rapist are the same guy?
Could be. Might be. Looks like maybe.
Serial rapist who changes his MO. No wonder we never got close.
And if he keeps on changing, what makes you think we'll ever get close?
Debbie, quitting time.
You want me to print this out and mail it for you?
No, tomorrow morning will be fine. I'm starving.
Home or out? We still have the remains of that tuna casserole.
Oh, tuna casserole. No, when was the last time we had takeout Chinese?
Guy was right when I started 3 months ago.
Let's not let that happen again.
Okay. How about Wong's?
The Wong's is too greasy. I heard about a new place, and it's on our way home.
All right.
Okay. Did you talk to Danny?
Yeah.
Well, what did you say, and then what did he say, and then what did you say?
Well, I took your advice. I mean, what's the sense in working for a social worker if you don't take her advice, right?
Very sensible.
I thought so. Anyway, I was straight with him. I said, Danny, I know that it's been 5 months since it happened, and I've been giving some conflicting signals, but I'm just not feeling very sexual right now. And I told him that I really liked him, and I'd like him to hang around, but if he felt the need to jump into bed every time we saw each other, that it just wasn't going to work for me.
And what did he say?
He said he thought it was bull and I was probably fooling around with somebody else.
What did you say?
I told him to stick it in his ear.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good, actually.
All right, way to go. Go for it, Debbie.
Want a race?
Yeah. No fair. Oh, Debbie.
You're going to have to pick up the pace a little.
Well, at the time my heart was shattered, had no place to stay. My mind and soul were gone, so we made this trade. You mended my heart and cleansed my mind. My arms and legs I gave you, but I know I made out better through a trade. Forever I'll remember our trade.
That's beautiful. You like it?
Oh, yes, very much.
Really?
Yes, thank you.
How come you never criticize?
You want criticism?
No, no. It's just in the whole 3 months I've been working for you, you've never... Well, it's like with my mom. Whenever I do something, no matter what it is, she always has to point out the bad things. She points out the good, too. She calls it giving me the pros and cons of the situation.
Does that bother you?
I don't know. I just know that it makes me feel like I could never totally please her, like I'm never good enough.
Maybe she just wants you to be the best you can be.
Yeah. She's always saying that I can do anything I set my mind to. Like her. You know, she's amazing. She doesn't take anything off of anybody. When things got bad with my dad, she just went out and became a nurse so she could tell him to stick it and take care of me.
You really admire her, don't you?
Yeah. I just can't live with her.
Or up to her?
I really appreciate the ride. I'll take the bus during the day, but at night, forget it.
I don't blame you.
few years ago, I had some trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I was raped.
Raped?
He picked me up at a bus stop.
Where?
Over on Wenatchee near 7th. I mean, it's miles from here.
Did you see him? What did he look like? I'm sorry, can you talk about this?
I couldn't for a year, and then I couldn't talk about anything else. Why do you want to know?
3 years ago. 3 years! He picked her up at a bus stop not 4 blocks from where my daughter was raped. And he put surgical tape over her eyes. Does this sound familiar?
Mrs. Cumminger, I wasn't assigned to this case until last June.
Well, someone was assigned to it. Don't you guys talk to each other? Don't you compare notes?
I'll follow up on this. I'll dig out the file. And if it seems connected...
Connected! The guy was black. This happened near Greeley and Hart, and he used the same M.O. He's been doing this for at least 3 years. Sergeant Bogardas, this has been 5 months. I want to know the exact status of the investigation for my daughter's rape.
Well, the file is still active.
Still active? Very good.
I don't buy it. The handcuff guy wasn't active 3 years ago. That was even before the Northland Mall guy.
Larry, get it through your chump. It's the same guy. And if we accept this one, he could be responsible for over 60 rapes.
She really got you looking around, Roy.
Yeah, I knew she could become a colossal pain in the neck, but I'll tell you something. She's right. And I'll tell you something else. If she knew what she was looking at, she could blow the whole department out of one, and I got half a mind to show her.
You're out of line, Sergeant.
No, sir, you're out of line. 60 rapes over 3 years, and we haven't got a clue.
And whose fault is that?
It's mine, sir. And theirs, and Crespi's, and Wilkins, but most of all, it is yours, sir. It's yours for assigning 6, counting 6 lousy cops to catch this slime.
You were very late getting home.
I'm sorry.
If it's going to happen again, I would appreciate a phone call.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You'll have to redo this one over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now be careful.
Okay.
Careful, careful.
Okay. There we go.
Debbie, calm down.
Okay, calm down. Get control of yourself.
Listen, just get the lift. Calm down. Get the lift, put it under my arms.
Okay. Sorry. Please don't make me leave.
I'm sorry.
I promise I won't do it again. I swear I'll never touch another drop.
Debbie, I told you when you started, and the first time that this happened, I have to feel safe. And if you drink or you do drugs, I don't. Look, I won't tell your mother why you're leaving.
It's not that. It's
It's just I really liked working for you. I really liked taking care of you.
And I loved having you take care of me. Except for this, you were terrific. You screwed up. Everybody screws up, even your mom. You just have to take the consequences. Debbie, sit down. Sit down. Listen to me. I know how much you want to be a nurse like your mom. But think about this. How are you going to be able to take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself?
In seconds. I'll be there. Stay put. I gotta go. There's an emergency. You all right? No.
I swear it was him, only he was wearing a hat.
Well, what number bus?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Maybe it was a 52? Shouldn't we call the police?
Not until we're sure, no. Is that the bus?
That's it.
Okay, I'll beat it to the next stop.
If he's not on there, I'll get off at the next stop, and if he is, I'll just stay until he gets off.
Mom, I'm not absolutely sure it was him.
Oh, it's okay. Well, the cops will check him out, at least we'll have an address.
It doesn't matter. You know, it's good that you called anyway.
I didn't expect you to go tearing after him.
What did you expect? What were you doing on that bus anyway? What are your things?
I lost my job.
Oh, no.
It wasn't my fault or anything. You know those two that work for Lois, you know, Terry and Luann? They were bad-mouthing me. They were like jealous or something because Lois has been treating me like a daughter. She didn't believe him or anything, but they were there first, and I'm lying. I got drunk and I dropped Lois off the Hoyer lift.
Oh, Debbie. What are we going to do with you?
It's okay, you know, you can just take me back to the Women's Center.
Oh, it's all right, Mom. We'll go home. It was just too soon, that's all. You weren't ready.
decoy. Your wife?
That's right, tomorrow night.
And you're gonna let her do it?
Well, short of handcuffing her to a drain pipe, I can't stop her. Is this the smallest one you got?
Yeah.
Okay, now, she's going to be at the corner of Greeley and Hart at 10 o'clock. I'll be watching her every second, but I was hoping that maybe you could at least let the black and whites in the
Joe,
area...
just because the guy hit in that area before doesn't mean he's gonna hit in there again.
Hey, she knows all that. It's got nothing to do with probabilities. Look, Debbie's been back living with us for the last 3 months, and, well, every time Lila looks at her, all she can think about is that creep out here on the street somewhere.
Well, have you told her that the chances of her getting knocked over by one of the neighborhood
Hey, till I'm blue in the face. Tomorrow is 1 year exactly since it happened, and Lila's got some cockeyed idea. What is it?
I shouldn't be telling you.
Hey, this is my wife we're talking about. If you got something, I want to know what it is.
Joe, the bastard has raped maybe 60 women.
What?
It's not for publication, but we think it's one guy who's been active for at least 3 years, and he's bad news, Joe. You hear what I'm saying? Real bad.
Not good, not good.
I mean, not good. I almost got it on you.
Yeah, almost is not good enough, and it took you too much time. I mean, how's the tape? Can you even fire it? Let me see.
I can fire the stun gun.
Let me see.
There.
Okay.
Mom, I'm home. What is it? Hey, Louise, what's going on out there? Come on, you stay. Hey, get off her! What are you doing?
It's all right. I'm just showing the big bird. He's not so tough.
Your mom's a real tiger.
You're so weird. Guess what? I got off probationary status. I'm a full-fledged nurse's aide now.
Oh, Debbie. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Now maybe you can do something about your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Well, if you want to be a professional, you gotta look like one.
Congratulations. This thing's not going to do you much good if he sticks a gun to your head.
No, he won't. He didn't look Debbie. People would see it.
Here.
You got the tape here.
Remember, the stun gun will not do you one damn bit of good. If you don't make would you please listen to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You've got to make sure that you make contact with him when you fire. Got it?
Yeah. I'll make contact.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Well, I can't find my tiger eyebrow. Here it is.
What? What are you dressing for a rape?
It's a tiger eye ring you gave me for my birthday.
No, that's so.
So, if something happened, I wanted to have something that you gave me with me, that's all.
Sweetheart. At least you're scared.
Terrified.
Lila, you don't have to do this.
Oh. Yes, I do. I do.
I'll be watching you every second. Be careful.
Bye.
Looks like. I'll tell you, I thought they only had Looney Tunes like that in New York.
229 Clement.
happening? What's a pretty white girl like you doing out here? I know you ain't waiting for the bus, 'cause I seen you here before the bus came. And I see you still here now that the bus is gone. So if you ain't waiting for the bus, maybe you're waiting for something else. So how about it, Mom? You waiting for me?
Mister, I am an undercover policewoman, and if you are not out of here in 5 seconds, I'm going to blow your ass clear to Seattle.
No offense, officer. No offense.
Last bus went by half an hour ago. Even if you showed up, you'd know you were a decoy. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You know, this whole thing, I don't think had much of a chance from the beginning. But at least we tried. Come on.
I'm coming back next Friday night. And the next Friday night, and the Friday night after that, for as long as it takes.
What's this about, Lila?
I'm not just giving up after one night.
Because it's not about Debbie anymore, is it?
What are you talking about? Of course it is.
Yeah, well, why are we keeping this secret from Debbie, huh? Because it would upset her if she knew what we were doing out here, right? And the reason she'd be upset is because she wants to forget this. But you want to keep it alive. Why?
There's a rapist out there.
Well, there are murderers out there, too, and drug dealers and child molesters, but we're not waiting at a bus stop for them.
He's coming back. I know it.
That's not an answer.
Next Friday night.
Maybe go to dinner. Maybe a movie. Shouldn't you get changed for work? You're going to be late. No, I switched with Jenny. I'm going to do the graveyard shift tonight. Ah, how are you going to get home? The bus will stop at midnight. Danny's going to drop me. Danny? Yeah, Danny the creep. You're right about him. He's a jerk and he makes me feel like last month's garbage, but I keep seeing him. How'd you do it? How'd I do what? You were with Dad for 16 years, and then when it went bad, you just got out like that. How?
Lila.
Give me a few minutes, honey.
Sure.
It didn't just go bad after 16 years. It was rotten from the beginning. It took me 16 years to get out. I was taught it was a woman's job to make a man happy. So when he wasn't, I figured it was my fault. I didn't say boo for years. I just tried to dope out what I was doing wrong. In the beginning, he used to complain that the house was real messy, so I became a Miss Neat freak. I read cookbooks. So I
kept making these gourmet dinners, and then he'd just bitch about how much money I was spending on food. It seemed like he was angry all the time.
Did you love him?
Yeah, that was part of the problem. They always had this chemistry. I always wanted to please him. But even with that, I don't know how many sexy nightgowns I bought to... After a while, I was just going through the motions. I felt like... It feels very strange when you're talking to you about this.
No, it's okay. Go on.
I felt like a prostitute that wasn't very good at her job.
I had no idea.
When you came along, things were okay for a while, and then... you'd cry or get into some mischief, and he'd make out that I was a lousy mother. I found myself yelling at you all the time to keep him off my back.
It's Danny. Gotta go.
Honey, do you remember when you said I didn't defend you? That I didn't stand up for you? Well, I didn't. I was afraid of him. I was afraid he would leave us. I had no skills and I had no profession. I didn't know that I could take care of you.
Did he hit you? Did he hit me? I'm sorry, Mom.
No. See, don't be sorry. Get rid of him. Dump him. These lowlifes who treat women like doormats. Just get rid of him.
There she is again. Maybe this time she'll catch her bus.
I hope she does. All the way to Montana.
Know where Greenbrier Street is?
Greenbrier. I think it's about 3 blocks. Should be a light.
Oh, thank you. Would you like a ride? This doesn't look like the safest place to wait for a bus.
No, thank you. I'll be fine. Thanks.
All right.
Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Get away from her! Get the hell away from her. Lila. No! No! Lila, you stay there! Stay where you are, Lila!
window up.
Under attack! I need to get to a phone!
Sorry.
No, please! Attacked! I need to use the phone!
Come in.
What happened?
He got away.
He got away? You let him get away?
I got it.
I know it was him. He was tall and black, and he had a receding hairline.
Okay, I hope you're right. Oh, what if it was him? What good does it do us? He got away.
Yeah, he did. His car didn't.
What car?
He came in that.
You saw him before he jumped you?
I saw the car drive up, and no one got out.
No one got out?
That's what she said. No one got out. Now you can stake it out and see if somebody comes to pick it up, can't you? I mean, you can run the damn plate number through the computer, can't you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Look, just get somebody to look at this. Lila, what you did was nuts and dangerous and had about as much chance of catching a guy that Hunting is looking for in the yellow pages. But if it leads to something, I will eat as much crow as you can dish out.
I want to talk to Sergeant Bogardus or Detective Overton. Yes, I know that. Well, is anybody from the Sexual Abuse Squad available? Right. Yeah, thanks. Nobody's there. I can't find out if he came back to the car or not. We just have to wait till morning.
He had his hands on me.
I should have shot him.
Yes. You should have.
This could sound crazy, but I really think you're going to be kind of proud of your own mother. First of all, I really am okay. I just arranged my hair.
Mom, what happened?
What happened last night? I went back to the bus stop where the guy grabbed you. I knew he was going to come back, and he did. And he grabbed me, too, and it was the same guy. I am positive.
Mom, did he?
No, it was okay. Joe was there. He was watching, and he chased the guy. He got away, but we got his license number, and the police are picking him up at any time. You say something? I don't know what to say. Joe said there are 5,000 cops in Franklin County, and we're the ones who got him. What's the matter, Debbie? I practically told you that your mother has captured the guy who raped you.
It just feels so weird, that's all. I mean, you go back there after a whole year, and then he shows up like he was waiting or something.
Debbie, you missed the point.
It sounds like some crazy thing that I do. You get mad at me over.
Debbie, no, I'm sorry. I can just hear you. I can hear the old pros and cons.
Well, Debbie, it was a very brave thing for you to do, but you were also very foolish and irresponsible putting yourself in danger like that. I mean, Mom, he rapes me and then almost leaves me without a mother, too. I thought it was over. Done with. I didn't think he could hurt me anymore.
Now he can never hurt you. Don't you understand? I put it away, okay? made myself forget, and now I remember. I remember everything. I remember what he looked like. I remember what it felt to have his hands on me. I remember how much it hurt. I remember how scared I was. Why did you make me remember?
No. No, it is not damn satisfactory.
What happened?
They lost him.
Lost who?
Him, the guy. They staked out the car. He came back about 3 a.m. Balding black guy, just like we said. And when they went to follow him, the undercover car wouldn't start. Wouldn't start. I can't believe it.
That's bull. From the beginning, they have not taken me seriously. Why didn't they just arrest him?
Because they say they don't know if the balding black guy who got into the car is the same balding black guy that jumped you.
He could be anywhere now.
No. The DMV can match up the license plate number to an address. That we know.
Have they done it?
No, they haven't done it. They won't make a move without Bogartis. And nobody knows where the hell he is.
What? He knows he was set up. He's going to run.
Lila, I told them that. But unless they can positively ID the guy in the car as the guy that jumped you...
Joe, in your office, can you access the DMV computer?
There it is. And that's not far from here, just a few minutes. I'll go check it out.
We'll go check it out.
Oh, sweetheart, you're not going anywhere. I've seen this guy. I can ID him. I'm doing this by myself.
Honey, I'm not letting go now.
Let's go. Yes, sweetheart. It's hot.
Thank you.
Anything?
No, not yet. No milk?
Oh, they didn't have any milk.
I guess him? Oh.
Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Drink your coffee. Lila? Take the keys and go get the car.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna keep him in sight. Nice and easy. Slow.
Yeah.
Slow.
Okay.
Not too close, Lila. He'll make us.
How am I supposed to get a good look at him if we don't get close?
Maybe we can pull up alongside of him at a traffic light. What the hell are you doing?
He saw us. He's gonna leave town.
Lila, stop the car.
No! I can let him get away.
Lila!
No! Don't!
Stop, you're gonna kill somebody!
Joe!
Take it easy, sweetheart.
Let him go, Joe! When you could have shot him, you didn't. He just attacked me.
And he raped Debbie and God knows how many other women. That's not worth shooting someone for. It's just rape. Oh, you guys don't think rape is a real crime. That's a man. It's not, isn't it? Why did you shoot him when you had a chance, you coward? Don't! Jesus, let him go!
Okay, that's great. Thanks. I talked to Bogardus. He's on it.
Joe, I know you couldn't have shot it. He was running away. I love you. Please forgive me.
Who is it? Police. Warren Thurlow? Mr. Thurlow, your car has been identified as being at the scene of a crime. I wonder if you'd mind coming down to the station to help us straighten this out?
Yes, sure.
That's him, number 5.
You certain? Number 5? Are you absolutely sure you're not mistaken?
No. I'd never forget that face. Oh, positively. Number 5. Anybody else ID him?
Everybody else, including Debbie.
Is that enough?
Just a couple of formalities left, like a grand jury hearing and a trial.
But besides the positive IDs, we also got a match on the print from the railroad shack. And we're sending in samples of his DNA so we can really nail his butt to the barnyard door.
Any crows in that barn, Bogardus?
Yeah, enough for all of us to eat. We all thought you were certifiable, Lila, me included. But we were wrong. And you know there are about 100 women out there, not counting those who won't be raped, who can be damn glad of it.
Okay, ladies. It's time to meet the press. I told them we'd be down as soon as you'd finished. They want to have a press conference.
Press conference? Absolutely not.
Now, Lila, they told me if you meet with them just this once, they won't all be pestering us. They also told me that they think it's a very, very important story. I mean, there's even somebody here from New York.
All right, but not you, honey, okay?
What do you mean?
What, you want your face plastered all over TV?
Mom, there's no shame in being raped. It wasn't my fault, and it wasn't your fault either.
Excuse me.
Honey, no, listen to me.
What you did was very brave, Mom. It really was. And you probably saved a lot of women, but you made me a victim.
What are you saying?
Don't you understand? Poor little Debbie got raped. Poor little Debbie who can't take care of herself anyway. Mama will protect her because there's no way in hell she can do it herself.
I didn't mean that.
No, you didn't. That's how it feels.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. 23 years old. I'm not going to let Warren Thurlow or anybody make me a victim one day longer. It'll be okay. I love you so much.
I love you too.
My heart's scared of me. Into my heart's scared of me.
Thank you. I'd like to do one more for you. This is a song that I wrote about what happened to me, and I'd like to dedicate it to my mother.
Hey!